guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. Happy to bring you a classic rock tune. A lot of fun. This band was actually one of the reasons I wanted to play guitar in the first place. So it's always a little extra special to pass that on to you guys out there. Also, you can learn to play guitar from my website, GuitarJams.com. I'm going to leave a link right down there for the site. I get a lot of great feedback on people that have truly learned the guitar and are even playing in bands and stuff, and I appreciate all that support. You can try the site for free for 3 days. No pressure. You can try it though, right down there. But anyway, let's zoom in. I'm going to break it down for you right now. Here we go! Alright, the song starts with kind of this little intro, and you hold a D chord. And you just pick down the strings, and when you play the notes by themselves, it's called an arpeggio, each note of a chord, and then a strum. And there's a little walk down. The Allman Brothers are the masters of the major pentatonic scale. Dickie Betts, who I really looked up to as a guitar player when I was listening to guitar music and rock and classic rock and not playing guitar. I didn't really know how they got that sound, but I also didn't think I would ever be a guitar player either. Okay, so it'd be the open D string, 2nd fret on the A string, open on the A string, and then 2nd fret on the E string. So it's into the song. And just mind you, typically you want to strum down here. I'm just moving my hand up so you can kind of see both things together without the, extra little screen right there, which can be a little distracting, I think. So check it out. We take a D chord and we take our middle finger off. Now that's a cool D chord right there. You'd call that D add 9. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on these strings right here. What I tend to do on this song is I'm kind of letting, my sausage fingers and hand kind of just mute that high E string, because my middle finger is going to be doing this little riff thing. So I'm just kind of letting my palm up here kind of mute that high E. So even if I strum the whole thing, you don't hear that D add 9. You just really kind of hear a D. It's really like a D power chord. Like that. Okay, now here's the riff. We're going to hammer on to the 3rd fret of the A string with our middle finger. Like that. This is kind of a nice little bluesy little riff. Okay, after I do that, I take my finger off, really just so we can really hear a nice D power chord. Like that, watch. I'm not strumming that open A after I pull it off, but if it gets in there, it works just fine. No problem. That might be a little cleaner though without getting the open A in there, but either way, you're gonna be fine, and we like that. We like that a lot. Okay, so we got, and we do that twice. Ta-da. And go back once, back to the chord. Here it is again, nice and slow. Rinse, lather, and repeat. I give it a little rhythm, mainly because I don't have an 8 or a 9 piece band all playing with me. If I had an 8 or a 9 piece band, you can just keep it very simple. 2 other guitars, keyboards, percussion, bass, all that stuff. But when I'm playing it by myself, strumming. But the basic gist is just like that. And then there's there's basically 2 other parts of the song. There's the "Not gonna let 'em catch me, no," and you're gonna need a G minor 7 chord. I'd say the easiest way for people to play G minor 7 is to bar this 3rd fret right here, and then it's a ring finger a whole step up on that A string. Gonna let 'em catch me, no. Just like that. Notice my middle finger is pressing, it is stuck up in the air, but it's pressing down on this 3rd fret. It's helping that bar. Just like that. So then a C major chord. Watch again. So here's a trick to go from the C chord and cleanly get back to that D in time. I'm doing this. You could call it a cheat. I'm just doing that, hammering on, and then it gives me a split second to get the chord in time instead of getting that there first before I do that, which I don't think I can do. I lied. I can do it, but it might be easier because we want to hammer with our middle finger. Even though our ring finger's there, we want to hammer with the middle to set ourselves up, set our hand up to be able to get back into position. So there's that other section, and it's a C down a whole step to a B flat. However, the B flat major chord, I think, is the hardest bar chord to play. It takes the most pressure right down here. It could be played right here too. But another option besides this full bar chord right there, you can even hear my strings buzzing a little bit, because maybe I'm just not strong enough. Like that. What you could do is you could do what I call a super power chord, which would be index, third, third, like that. And you could even do the C with the same voicing, like this. Builds just all down strums. Ja 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 do dum dum dum. And then the end. All right, hope you got something from that. Remember, you can try my website out for free for 3 days. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you in another one of these lessons real soon. Take care.